The woman was about to reach out and pick some wild vegetables from the cliff when her child ran off the cliff alone. The boy suddenly noticed a giant sea turtle swimming under the water and was curious. He wanted to get closer to see it, but a flock of seagulls suddenly swept by from the side and instantly made him lose his balance and fell into a rocky hole. Husband and wife rushed to the scene and saw the boy floundering in the water out of fear. The husband wanted to go into the water to save his son, but his wife prevented him from doing so. It turned out that the boy was born to swim. His wife just a gesture. The boy understood his mother's meaning. He quickly dove into the water to try to enter the sea through the cave at the bottom of the rock, and when he was about to surface he inadvertently encountered the big turtle. The boy looked at him with affection, probably because his mother was also a red turtle, and they seemed to be exchanging words. Time passes quickly and the boy becomes a handsome young man, and in addition to his parents, he has a group of underwater companions, a group of gentle sea turtles. To fit in, the boy often learns to swim with them and learns their language. But the good times didn't last. The next morning, when the sea receded, his father felt a strange sensation in his surroundings, as the seagulls cried out and flew deeper and deeper into the bamboo forest, and millions of fish were stranded on the beach, and the earth trembled. Wife fixed eyes to see the end of the sea as a white wall is coming to the surface of no. Surprised that this must be a large tsunami, wife tugged at her husband's wrist and quickly fled. The deafening sound of the tsunami also attracted the attention of the boy. Originally he was in the safest place, but for the safety of his parents he was determined to run to the beach. Before he reached the middle of the beach, the tsunami swept towards the bamboo forest, which was hundreds of square meters in size, and instantly turned into rubble. Luckily, the boy was surrounded by a large pile of bamboo, which saved his life. He climbed out of the rubble and screamed his parents' names, but he never saw them. Finally he found his unconscious mother on a high ground. Her legs were covered with bright red blood, but she did not care so much and told her son to save his father. Looking at his badly wounded mother, the boy could only hold back his tears and give her a hug before running quickly to the sea. For this reason he stood on the shore for his companions to let them together to find the lost father, until dawn to find his father holding a bamboo floating on the sea level with his last strength to call for help to his son, then fell into the water. But the son with a sea turtle in time to save his father was saved. It wasn't long before the trees and bamboo forests grew back and the area was restored to the way it was before. That day, the boy went to the pool in the center of the island to drink water, but accidentally found the glass bottle that he used to play with when he was a child. This moment he seemed to think of a lot because he has always had a dream. That is to cross the endless sea to see what is on the other side of the world. The couple seemed to anticipate their son's choice. Although they were sad to see him go, they would never limit their child's vision of the future and growth. That afternoon, the boy said goodbye to his parents and embarked on a journey into the unknown with a turtle in the sea. In the blink of an eye, winter and spring came and went, and the father couldn't seem to remember his son's face, and he often sat on the cliff hoping to see him again, but he never did. Time rushed by, and now he had gray hair, and his wife's face was full of wrinkles, but even with gray hair, the two elderly men never forgot each other, and they joined hands to dance by the sea and enjoy the last romance of their lives. The old man looked towards the moon in the sky and never woke up. His wife couldn't help but cry. Her husband, who had been with her all her life, had passed away. She stayed with him and felt the last vestige of his warmth, until her own body gradually turned back to the red sea turtle. At this moment, she was reluctant to leave her husband slowly crawling towards the deep blue sea.